Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and man, let me tell you, it feels like it's been forever since I sat down at this table to show you guys the haul of stuff that I've gotten since the last video that I made. Life's been kind of hectic lately, but I'm here now, that's what's important, and let's get to this haul of stuff, haul of action figures, toys, collectibles, whatever you want to call them, that I have. Let's start things off as usual with the Pops. Now, as you know, the last Pops that I got were part of the new Teen Titans line, where the Teen Titans were posing as other superheroes. This is similar. This is the new In Popsters line from Funko, and it kind of goes along the same lines of superheroes posing as villains or villains posing as superheroes. So right here, this is the Riddler imposter. So this is a Riddler dressed as Batman or Batman dressed as Riddler. I'm not too sure which direction it goes, but I was really excited about this line because this does something that is different than what Funko traditionally does. You know, we get regular, standard, normal characters, but I love the idea of imposters. So far, the only ones of these that I've seen has been this one, of course, and the Poison Ivy as Batgirl or Batgirl as Poison Ivy. And the other ones look really great. And I can't wait for those to come out. We've got the Penguin Impopster, Two-Face Impopster, Harley Quinn, Scarecrow, and it looks like there's two Harley Quinn Impopsters. There's a Harley Quinn as Batman and a Harley Quinn as Batgirl. So that's going to be pretty darn awesome. Yeah, so I really like this. I love all the little question marks and stuff. I got this from Amazon, so it only costs like, I think it's $10.99 is the new standard price for Pops on Amazon. But if you want, you can also check your GameStop if you want to pay the, higher prices. So I've got that. And here's something else that I want to show you. Now, interesting enough, I'm a huge WWE fan. And when I saw these new zombie figures, when they were announced, I was like, oh, they're jumping on the zombie bandwagon. They have to show the zombies. They have to make, because people love zombies. And there's only a few of these that I thought looked pretty cool and would be interesting to pick up. So right here is Triple H, which in my opinion is one of the better looking ones because it looks like they did a little bit more rather than just take a regular Triple H basic and paint him a really, deathly pinkish, pukish green color and maybe put a little blood splatter here and there. It looks like they actually did something that was interesting. I love how they have his traditional awesome crown on his head, and I love the skull, and it looks like that entire portion from the skull to the neck, the skin has been ripped off, and the torn quad, which is a great little inside joke for wrestling fans. So yeah, this is like it's like a coffin type of a packaging or a casket type of packaging. So it's different than the regular basics. To me, it almost feels like it's a little heavier than some of the other basics. Maybe it's the plastic that they use. But the other ones that you can get in this line include John Cena, The Rock, The Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Paige, and Roman Reigns, some of which look better than others. But to me, Triple H looks like he was one of the best. And I also picked up another one that I think is the best, and that's the Undertaker, mostly because he has these really cool flame attachments that they put on his hand. So I thought that if you were going to do a zombies line of WWE figures, you have got to do the Undertaker justice. I mean, come on, he's the dead man. So if you're going to make a zombie version, he's got to be like the king of zombies, or something. So I really like these flame details. I love how they, have the skin all removed from the arms, from the hands all the way up into, almost like to the elbows. And this looks really great. I love his expression, with the tongue out. That's how it should be for the Undertaker. So yeah, just without taking these out of the packaging, I'm going to do like actual reviews on these. But just by taking this out or without taking out, I can tell you that these look like they're just basic. So there's no ab crunch. I don't think there's going to be like any kind of a elite articulation, especially considering the price of these. I think I paid like $12 for these. So they're a little bit more expensive than traditional basics, not as expensive as regular priced elites. So you're not going to get the posability out of them. They're zombies, so they're just going to kind of stand there in hero poses, if you will. Couple more things I want to show you. This is from Toys R Us, and really was interested to check these out because there's some controversy behind these. So this is one of the new McFarlane Toys color tops figures. And this is from The Walking Dead. This is Michonne. And what makes these particularly controversial is because these figures in this style, in this scale, replaced the 5-inch Walking Dead figures that McFarlane Toys had been doing for a while. And a lot of fans were really upset about that because they want the articulation that that line provided, and this did not appear to offer that. And the trade-off was not worth it for a lot of people. However, Todd McFarlane came back and he said, oh, no, don't worry about it, because these are going to have articulation. These are going to have, between 12 and 15 or whatever points of articulation. So you can still pose these guys, so everything's fine. And it turns out that's probably not the case. And I'm definitely going to be doing separate videos on these figures, because even though I personally do not mind the statuesque appearance of them and the limited articulation that these things probably have, I don't mind that kind of stuff at all. I have the 10-inch Walking Dead figures. I think those are great. I got a lot of those Dragon Ball Z statues. I really like those, but I also understand why fans are upset, especially given the mixed messages that we were getting in regards to how these compare to the 5-inch figures. But, looking at it just right here in the packaging, it does have a very nice sculpt. It does have very nice paint. It looks very nice. It looks nicer than the 5-inch action figures have, but the question is it going to be worth it to a lot of collectors to pick these up and basically start all over? So the Color Tops line is not just going to be The Walking Dead. There's other properties that's going to be a part of it. And how you're going to know which ones are different is because basically the box is going to be a different color. So we've got red, then there's going to be orange, green, blue, and purple. So the idea is when you see these on the shelves, you'll be like, la, 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 la. Oh, that box is purple. Must be a new Color Top, because I haven't seen purple before. So yeah. This is Michonne, and we're going to see how this works out. And then last but certainly not least, we got another one of these, and this is Travis from Fear the Walking Dead, another Color Tops character. And as you can see on the back, it looks like you can get him in a couple of or a few different poses with his included accessory here, and we'll see how well that works out. But he is number 3, Michonne is number 2, and number 1 is Rick Grimes. And I didn't really want to bother with the Rick Grimes because I feel like he looked a little bit too similar to the 10-inch Rick Grimes that was released a while back. Of course, he doesn't have the beard, but I just think that the whole pose and it looked a little bit too similar, and I just didn't want to go that route. But yeah, Fear the Walking Dead, love it or hate it. They are making characters based off of that show. I enjoy the show well enough. I don't think that is too bad. And old Travis here is yet to really come into his own on that show and, embrace this new way of life in that, you got to kind of give up the traditional merits of humanity that you had before the Walker apocalypse. So he's still kind of struggling with that with his son that has gone completely crazy. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that, because right now they're kind of split up. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I've got for you guys today. The WWE Zombies figures, 1 Funko Pop, and 2 of the Walking Dead, the new Walking Dead Color Tops figures from McFarlane Toys. So pretty good haul, I think. I still need to find a better place to put all this stuff. But like I said, you can look forward to actual reviews. And I'm probably going to do them 2 at a time of the WWE Zombies figures, and especially of these Walking Dead figures, because there are some questions that definitely need to be answered. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for that. If you want to see those videos, make sure to subscribe because they're coming up real soon. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.